Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Formand. We are here in the Lord of the Rings, the Realms in Exile mod, beta version, of course. And we are currently sailing towards Numenor. So we have made a backup save. We will try to reach Numenor. Aussie, which is the honestly one of the more impactful Maya. We'll see if he kills us all. We have made it. We have survived Ase, the Maya of Ulmo. Partially evil. We make for the island. We have found the Menel Tarma, the last surviving remnant of Numenor, which should be somewhere out here, right? Come this far. Let's find a landing spot. We have reached it. The peak of the Menel Tarma pierces the sky. The light of Erendiel comes down. I'm surprised Erendiel isn't always watching his son. We have briefly seen Avalone, Tyrion, the Elder King. Descending the mountains, you shall never again know such beauty or purity in this life, except when we actually go to Valinor. And we have gone back to ruling our realm, and we have found... Should have gotten something. Let's destroy these artifacts, since I don't need this many of them. Make some money out of it. I should have gotten something from that. That was Numenorian. I don't think it was a mysterious puzzle. So it must have been a court artifact. Yes, we got a Numenorian figurine. Numenor is somewhere down here, right? There it is. I guess that's the remains of Numenor. The Menel Tarma, located right there, not too far away from the Twilight Isles and the Shadowy Seas. Okay, well, we are successfully become a sailor. Not sure what else that will do. We could become an archivist. We also should eventually try to work on artifact crafting. Now that we have access to stuff we can actually craft. We're not managing to become a religious zealot, unfortunately. So let's focus on artificing, and we will do some crafting, which should be fun. Outside of that, let's try and finish off these colonies. I'm going to at least keep this series going until we finish all these colonies. I'm not sure how much longer we can go, though, because I just can't see a way to get to Sauron. I know we can beat Sauron, it's just we can't get to him. The humans are in the way. And, of course, the stewards are proving to be amazingly ineffectual at actually fighting Sauron. They'll hold him off, but they won't expand. I wonder if that's hard-coded because they don't have Aragorn in charge of them. How to get to Sauron. Frustrating. When can I declare war on you? 13 months, okay? 13 months and we can probably attack Umbar. Forcing them under our subject. Oh my gosh, that's a plague. Whew. What plague is that? The Pizarni boils. Wow. I still have yet to see the Black Plague. I'm slowly playing a vanilla campaign as Francia. I'm waiting to see the Black Death. I haven't gotten to it yet, so that's one of the larger plagues I've seen in a while. Paying a ransom. Really feel like I should be able to force vassalage on some of these guys. Okay, which... Oh, I haven't managed to befriend her yet. Oh, she's too far away. What the heck? I would say that is a bug. Because we now have a dwarf living in Tyrion upon Tuna. Ay. That's definitely wrong. Hilarious, but definitely wrong. Well, until she wanders across the ocean again, we're a little bit stuck on that front, aren't we? Everything else over here is all colonized and upgraded. We still have this island to finish off, though. So let's... 2 years on the south. 13 or so months on Umbar. Or less by now. 7 months. Oh, they're fighting a... Whoa, that's an uprising. I don't need to send troops. Gondor should be more than alright. People still want a stupid board game. Come on, I want to get this guy, get a hooker claim on him, so I can actually force Umbar into my realm. As always, Gondor absolutely annihilated the revolters. The reality is most revolts need to be strengthened in this game. Even the vanilla revolts are far too weak. The faction revolts are almost too strong, but the peasants and other uprisings are too weak. It's kind of a weird, very odd balance. She's just happily living among the Noldor in the west. To be fair, I think the dwarves, right? The dwarves don't leave the circles of the world. It's only the men that have the gift of man. So I guess dwarves are technically immortal too? Oh, I thought I had somebody with a claim on your title in my land. Maybe she died? She must have died or been given a title. Okay, I can hook this guy into my court, which is what we want. We can't demand his conversion, but we could declare a war for him. Would he become my subject, though? I don't think so. Oh, yes, he would. Okay, yeah. So let's declare war, conquer Umbar. Still trying to get this guy to peacefully join my realm. It's not going well. Let's get some more units here. Not because we can't win without more troops. It's just... I'm getting a little tired of running out of manpower while sieging down forts and stuff. We don't need cake. After all, Elrond struggles with being very fat, you know, this series for some strange reason. Even with a hook, I can't force him under my control. That is very frustrating. We're friends. The only issue is the cultural acceptance, really. I don't think there's any way for me to speed that up immensely. I mean, I could send Gildor to boost it. I just need Gildor for literally everything, it feels like. Between making money, converting lands, developing lands, the steward's role is so important. Honestly, it kind of makes me wish they would nerf the role of the steward and give its job to someone else. Ah, look at that. One battle. Dun, da, da, da. We have won. Umbar is now under our control, mostly. Should be able to get this guy vassalized now. No? Can't create that. Well, at least I've got someone under my reign. He doesn't own much, though. He's probably going to get himself overthrown in about 6 months. It happens. Oh, wait. I should be forcing these guys to convert with the release, right? Yes, that works much better. Oh, what's this face? Haradrim with the Numenorian. There are people apart. Interesting. So they're not really evil, per se. They're just not enlightened. So this guy should have a claim on it. It's kind of weird that I don't get a claim on it. Oh, it's a single title. Well, we have still no way to get to Sarn. Let's try fabricating a claim on Barad-dur, and just, we'll do it the very crude way of attempting to get involved. Balin's expedition is being attacked by all roamers once again. I mean, it's not like I haven't come to the aid of this expedition before, right? It's like, why do they think it'd be any different this time around? Oh well. Can't say the AI is the brightest. Should be an easy victory, as usual. Really? How has this got such a, Oh, it's got the Doors of Durin. That makes sense. Plus 25 fort defense. Nicely tricky fort to take. Did they occupy that? That's odd. Are we not? Huh. We were able to siege the fort down, and then all of a sudden we were unable to keep sieging the fort down. And I apparently inherited a title I don't want. Yes, there we go. Grant that away. Oh, I inherited this area. That's why. Good. Now I can send Gildor up north. So close to actually getting along with me, aren't you? Really? This is a different culture. Did he just create and diverge a culture immediately afterwards? No. Odd. Okay, let's send Gildor up north. to get some high-level development going. Because we're at 2 in most of the lands. We need 3. Obviously, right now, we are attempting to raise our armies to help Balin's expedition be done. I will take a claim on all of Barad-dur. Can I... would call them to war. So, we have enough now. We have a way to attack Sauron. We're not going to be able to beat Sauron until we build up our army. So I guess the call is now to just raise men-at-arms and finish the colonies. And then attack Barad-dur. Once Barad-dur falls, Sauron's going to get significantly weaker. I was hoping I didn't have to use the very crude fabricated claim invade strategy, but looks like we have no choice. Also, I know for sure I sieged this down, but apparently I have to siege it down again. Victory is Balin's expedition. Still will not join my realm. How about you? Still won't join? Still won't join. Feels like I should have a way to get a little bit more. Anyhow, let's check up on our various holdings. Slowly making progress. Well, most things are to 2 now, so that's to 3. This strategy of mass colonization is clearly the way to handle this region. I'll have to try another run as like Oregon or something and just colonize everything. Oh, that's 7 development. Oh, from the orcs. Love how we can get development from any faction, even if they're evil. Seems a little weird that that would spread to our lands, but it does, so... This should be 3 development, yeah, from the dwarves. The remnants of Carn-dûm are under our control. Those are just going to take a little while. Okay. Up here is still going on. Oh, bother. Thought that was a ransom. Okay. I want to finish this area off as soon as I can. Give it probably to Maglor, because this is under his region. Not sure what to do with the south. Still, on the other hand, advantage in subterranean. What? We can't even go underground. Unless that changes it and now we can colonize underground. No. So even though we get that underground bonus, it only helps us wipe out people underground. Nothing more. Give it to Maglor. Which I totally see Elrond being willing to give land to Maglor, being his one of his... Well, his brother being his adopted father. I've got to imagine Maglor was involved. It'd be very unusual for the only one of the Fëanorians to be having raised him. Station Men-at-Arms Regiment. Okay. I must have an empty one somewhere. Yep, there we go. Might honestly get rid of that one. At some point we have got to prioritize the powerful stuff. Right? We can't keep constantly developing and supporting non-powerful men-at-arms, especially if we're about to march into Sauron's capital and challenge him in the heart of his power. Which is amazingly reckless. Then again, no one ever said the people of the line of Finwë were cautious other than Finnefarfin, who's really the only one who actually listens to the Valar's advice of not going to Middle-earth. Okay, so let's see. That is really powerful. These guys, less useful. We already have 2 regiments of pikemen. We probably don't need a 3rd. So I could turn that into a Noldor swordsman, a Noldor cavalry. Any of those would really help. And then we just got to build up. Don't really know how to get this to 3 more efficiently. Suppose if we wait long enough, it'll all turn into 3s. Just feels like I should be able to do it faster. Okay, that is done. That's only a development of 1, interestingly enough. Sentinels of the West has been established by Thranduil. Good for him. Looks like the good factions are finally starting to semi-unify themselves. I suppose it does spread very slowly through these areas. Okay, we're at 400 something. These are Calaquendi heavy infantry. By comparison, the Noldor swordsmen are significantly better. But there's really no point to disbanding the Calaquendi till we have built up the Noldor, right? So, oh wait, that should go there. I must have clicked the wrong place. There we go. Okay, we're getting 97 a month, which is significantly up from where we were back in the day, before we did our mass colonization. A little weird that this guy doesn't count as my... I don't count as his rightful liege, even though I control the area. Really wish I could flip the religion of them. Unfortunately, I cannot. Thankfully, Gildor is just an amazing steward. No, I don't really want to duel. I don't want to play a game of chess. By comparison to a lot of the rest of the elves, we are significantly less likely to get involved in chess games, apparently. I don't really understand. I guess they must have a little stress and free time and money, and they want to do something. Sea King. Interesting. It's a fitting Lord of the Rings title. I've just never seen anybody with the title of Sea King in this game. Oh, we're getting some crafting perks. We want to forge some artifacts at some point. For now, on the other hand, I think it's better if we get some of the traits. Also, we've apparently discovered primogeniture. Even though we already have direct father-son inheritance laws. Always good to know we can discover something we already use. Almost done this one. Up to 800 gold, though. That's going much better. Oh, that's going to be done next month. More holdings being completed. It's always nice when you show up and they're super close to being done anyhow. Ones, twos, twos. Everything's ones and twos. We're pretty close. Oops. Oh. This guy died. So we inherited part of his lands and he abandoned it. Okay. He didn't need to abandon it, but sure. Oh, this is mine. Grant that away. Okay, we've maxed that out. Let's max out some of these archers. Still not entirely sure why we don't have the ability to get Noldorian archers. But apparently we don't. Also, how's our dynasty doing? Must be doing fairly well. Talk, tick tock, come on, Gildor. Surely you've developed a whole nation at this point. Surely you know how to develop a single settlement. There we go. Okay, which one's next? We've maxed out 3. I guess we should go for the heavy cav, right? If we're going to use heavy cav, we should have the world's best heavy cav. Even if we only get like 10 per level. Suppose we could work on a legend, right? Oh, the last descent of the Meneltarma. Huh, we could actually do a legend thing for it. If we wanted to pay 56 gold a month. I might want land, might want power, but I'm not willing to pay that much money. Anyhow, on that note, we are almost done the colonization, and then we will attempt to fight Sauron. So, thank you guys all for watching. We're getting closer to the end than we were before of this series. So if you haven't, give me your recommendations for another Let's Play in this or another mod. I'm willing to do Realms in Exile, God Herja, or Princes of Darkness, which are all very fun mods. See you guys all next episode. Bye for now.